Free socks.
Welcome, everybody, to the Triple B Experience. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer. And the Facebook stuff just went out. That's the way it goes here in Tech Savvy Land. But you know what? It is what it is because we're on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is Top 10 John Hughes Movies, which is surprising, but we'll get to talking about it here. We're going to got some little other topics before we get into the top 10 stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to the show. He's the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Football. He's the voice of West Virginia College football on Mondays and I believe Thursdays. He's also my co-host for the Steelers Dynasty podcast, Monday nights at 10, Wednesdays at 9. And this whole week we've been going strong because we got a new coach. And also he helps out here on Thursday nights with his top 10. Tonight is Shane's pick. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to the show is special field correspondent Shane Stodmiller.
Well, Bubba, you know, this is like 80s pop culture hell if you're not a fan of these semi-chick flicks. These are like drive-in movies from then, and video. Like if you had a date over, you're gonna pop this into the VHS player and watch a lot of these. Some of these just maybe two or three aren't.
It's okay because we are doing different types of top 10s.
Yeah,
I know at every week someone has to do a top 10, and this week it was yours, and you went outside the box. Last mine was about chicks that were hot. This week's it's about chicks that we hope were hot when we had them when we were watching these movies.
Yeah. There's one just made a list because Jennifer Connelly was just a dime, when she was young. She's still a good looking lady, but one just made the list because of that.
Oh wow, I'm curious because I don't know a lot of John. I know, but I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, to round out this trifecta, he is the individual who has more action figures than Jesus Christ, God, and Satan alone. Ladies and gentlemen, his pop culture knowledge is exquisitive. And today it will be tested, severely tested from what I've been hearing. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Thursday Night Zone. And congratulations for his team to go into somewhere in about another week, which we'll talk about it here momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show is our man Cable. Hi, Cable.
Hey, guys. How is everybody doing?
Well, I'm doing okay, but I'm probably not doing as good as you are, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to go too hard, but yeah, it's a good feeling. It's a good, it's a kind of a bittersweet, funny thing where.
Why is it bittersweet?
I mean, I don't want to say bittersweet, but it's just one of those things where, we got 2 weeks off, and there's no football for 2 weeks, and you're excited because you want to go, watch the Super Bowl, but you got to sit around for 2 weeks and just listen to people talk. So, bittersweet isn't quite the right term, but that was, how do I say this without sounding like such a dick? It's a feeling that I used to be really. I used to know a lot, and
every year,
close to it. In the late 2010s, there we were 4 out of 5 years, and once that championship game was over, it was like, all right, well, here comes the big weight. You just nothing you can do but sit and think about it. It's like Christmas morning, basically, when you're a kid.
Yeah,
So
two of your lovely little before Christmas wakes was against the Steelers. So it's crazy, and as crazy as this sounds, Cable, I believe I'm going to take the Patriots because of your coach, of your head coach.
I think so. I think, he outcoached Sean Payton in my eyes last weekend. I think he's got that team clicking on a whole different level. It's a different culture, everybody's been talking about. It's just a quick turnaround for the franchise. They're headed in the right direction. And, it's anybody's game. Seattle's going to be tough. Their defense is really good, but we can say, we've faced tougher defenses in the playoffs already. So, is Sam Darnold is really impressive, and it's a good story. But I hope it's not a Cinderella story.
Sam Darnold's grandfather was the Marlboro Man on the Smokes. With
really?
Yeah, and his
I did
name
not know that.
was Dick Hammer.
Wow, I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know either. But hey, Cable, I know you're going to be all, wings and cheese sticks and nachos and craziness. But if you ever want to come on next Sunday, you have an open invite. We're going to do a live stream for the Super Bowl party. If you want to come on, I know you don't have to stay long. You can pop in if you'd like. I will send you a link because I know it's your team. You can come on and we're going to do a live stream. So,
well, if you guys are going to be on before the game, if you're kicking off before the game, maybe I could swing by. But
okay,
I'm not a real superstitious man.
Okay, but we can do. I could go a half hour early because you know me, I love to talk. But we can. We get your viewpoint before the kickoff.
Yeah, that'd be fine. But during the game, it's a no-go. I still think the only reason we lost to the Eagles in 2017 was because we went and looked at a house for sale that morning. So I'm not a superstitious guy, but I have a few, especially once it gets to this time of the year. Yeah. And we touched on this a little bit last week before the episode before the championship game. No forgiveness at this point. No, moral victories now. We were playing with house money all season long. You got one more game to immortality. If you don't win it, what the fuck's the matter with you? It's 60 minutes. Go out there and win the fucking thing. You put in all that hard work. Don't, if they lose the championship game, I'm disappointed, but I'm like, that's great.
Right.
But to go 9/10 of the way and then pack it in the Super Bowl, that's just unacceptable. Right. So,
well, we're gonna do a live stream. I'll send you a link real quick.
I got the picture for you. I was just waiting.
Okay, the picture of this guy. Okay. What a name! What a fucking name!
He was the OG Marlboro man.
He was the OG badass.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
He just looks like a fucking badass. Hi, Afton. He just looks like he could take that cigarette and just lasso 7 women and put down I almost said broads.
Yeah, he went to the Final Four in basketball in 1954, and he competed in volleyball in 1964 in the Summer Olympics.
Damn.
Wow.
Then he became a firefighter. He was in a TV show Emergency. He played Captain.
I remember that.
Richard.
I remember that show when I was a kid.
Yeah, he used his own name, Captain Richard Hammer.
Richard.
Then he left.
Just call me Dick Hammer.
But he was a real firefighter until 83.
Wow.
Then he died in 99.
He's a badass dude, man. That's just a badass.
And you know what he died from?
Lung cancer.
Lung cancer from being a Marlboro Man. But
damn.
Here's a little fun fact
well,
for you guys.
that Shane, I did not know that. I thought you were actually pulling my chain.
No.
It's Richard, long for Dick. But before we get into this this top 10 stuff, I found a little bit of stuff that was intriguing to me, and I want your guys' take on this. First and foremost, Shane, I'm going to ask you first, and Cable will come in. I just saw this, and this is going to be a fucking remake, or it's going to be a remake of one of Stallone's probably best movies. Shane?
Yeah. I mean, if they do it right, it's going to be good. I saw the kid is going to play him. I'm going to watch it. I mean, I definitely want to watch it, see what happens. I think it's going to take place during NAM. I think that's going to be the scenario. So if they do that, if they take it into some, in the jungles of Vietnam, I think it'll be all right.
Okay. Now, Cable, this is a little bit, I know the 80s action movies was, you weren't around, but this is an iconic movie. What did you think about this lovely prequel? And it's not going to be Stallone.
I'm not happy about that at all. Especially with it being a prequel. Like First Blood is the best one out of the whole franchise.
Yeah.
So now you're going back and you're usurping the beginning of the franchise with a prequel with somebody else playing him, and I'm going to get on my soapbox here. I'm not saying it can't be done in some circumstances and with some franchises, but this is every fucking thing wrong with Hollywood right now. Is the originality is just gone, and all they do is recycle IPs that have existed. They make prequels and sequels and recasts and just rework all these movies, and the originality is just gone. And no, so I'm not on board with that at all.
Okay.
I strongly dislike that.
Okay, I don't like it either because I do like Stallone and his this is an iconic role. And maybe he's going to direct it. I don't know. Who knows? But I just wanted to get your guys' take. I got one. One was lukewarm. One was absolutely no. And me, I'm
going to watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it to see. So okay. Well, you guys.
While Stallone is a perfect example. You got Rambo and you got the Rocky franchise. Creed is how you do something right. You tell a story that's connected, that it's its own story. Stallone comes back and plays Rocky, but Creed movies stand on their own. They're not just a rehash. They expand on the lore that already exists in the franchise.
Right.
And then you're going to have something like that. It's just, it's going to be garbage.
Well, I just think the writers in Hollywood, and Afton said she agrees 100% with you, Cable. And then she said something about Bateman. Justin Bateman always comments and says, make new shit, which there's a lot of stuff out there that we haven't seen before with books and magazine articles or comic books or something. And Devil says there's way too many.
Speaking of new stories, did you hear about the excuse me, at 5:30 a woman went into the Mon River in the ice in her car. Did you hear about that?
No.
It's been on TV for like an hour and a half, like live. They pulled her from the Mon River.
Okay.
I thought she was going to be dead because she'd been in there for 30, 40 minutes. She's in critical condition.
Wow.
What'd she do? She just
well, you know how like as you drive along, there's those Jersey barriers. Well, they're so impacted with ice that it became a ramp, and she dukes the hazard that shit.
Oh, Afton said she saw somebody running down the Allegheny.
Yeah, that was me.
Was that you, Shane?
Yeah.
Is that you got caught by the cops? Is that the one that you got?
Yeah.
I was ice fishing. I forgot my pants. My pants got wet. I took them off.
Well, you got to get to the other side because it's too chilly without your pants running out there. But I also have something else before in another topic. Now, you guys saw Wonder Man.
I did. You emailed me. You messaged me at like 4:00. I just finished.
Well, I just want to hear your take. Let me hear your take, Shane, and then I want Cable's take.
I finished with episode 5. The Doorman, which is like totally off the wall, strange. I think it's just really well done. I mean, just in the way it ties into the old lore of Marvel.
Because next week we can go more in depth a little bit,
right?
More of it when you guys get everything done, and then I just wanted to hear your take on, on this show.
We don't see origin stories on these TV series very much, and this is a good origin.
Or done well.
There you go.
Yeah. Yes. So, Cable, what did you think about it?
Well, that's tip of my cap there. I haven't finished it yet. I think I dipped out during episode 6 just to get ready for the show and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I flew through it last night. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't stop watching it. And like we had talked about leading up to the show, I had a lot of reservations about it. I thought it could be good, but in all the promotional material, you didn't really see any superhero stuff.
No.
And I don't want to put too many spoilers out because it's super new, so I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. But to where I'm at, that's how the show is also. There isn't a lot of superhero, shenanigans throughout the show. Right. And I thought I would hate that. I thought this was going to be similar to She-Hulk, where they put too much emphasis and they cared too much about what kind of show it was and trying to hit a sitcom genre than actually focusing on the character and the superhero origins and stuff. And this is not like that at all. This is a high quality show. The acting is phenomenal. The story is phenomenal. And like what Shane said, nail on the head, it is an origin story. Or like Bubba, I don't know. I don't really want to call it a one shot, but kind of like a limited series.
I don't want to give too much away. That's why I'm not saying nothing. But the history is different from the Disney Plus show to the comic book, because in the comic book, he was a rival of Tony Stark. He had a corporation. He was going bankrupt. And then Baron Zemo, the original Baron Zemo, gave him his powers. He joined the first Masters of Evil. And he died saving the Avengers. Stark saved his brain patterns. Okay, and Hank Pym, they used them to put into Vision. So the Vision's brain patterns made him fucking fall for the Scarlet Witch. And then there's a storyline where Simon Williams and the Vision are like brothers. His real brother is the Grim Reaper. So I don't know if we'll see that. I'm not sure. But his brother was evil because he didn't like that his brother came back from the dead. And the only thing that paralleled the comic books to the TV show was Wonder Man didn't have many friends. One of his friends in the comic books was the Beast, because at that time him and the Beast were in the Avengers. And then he actually got out and he left the Avengers because he didn't think he has self-doubt, as we see in the show. In comic books, he does too. He left the Avengers to start being a stuntman in Hollywood because he's very, very powerful. And he came back and he did his ionic energy and stuff like that. There's so much power. He's very, very fucking powerful. Very powerful. So I think the TV show was well done. I was happy because Disney's been shitting on Marvel shit for a while now, and we're getting sick of it. And this is and the reason why I wanted to say something, because before we do our top 10s, is I have these, and I'm going to get us to where we're at here. Like, look at these seasons. Echo is, this is the Rotten Tomato stuff. Now the X-Men is by far one of the top greatest Rotten Tomato ranking for Marvel.
Okay. I can't believe Agatha's that high.
What's that, Cable?
I can't believe Agatha all along had that high rating.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Or the what ifs. I mean, I could see 84. Good though.
What ifs are pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean,
Moon Knight was, and I can't believe Miss Marvel.
She-Hulk's high. Miss Marvel 98. Come on, this is bullshit.
Invasion was terrible. Loki season 2 was very good. It should be higher. And I don't know. It's just the rankings, which
Miss Marvel, give me a break.
Marvel's not that fucking. It's
She-Hulk 79. It should be a 50.
Yeah. She-Hulk was just whatever. 92. WandaVision. That was all. Those were all good. Those were rankings. It could be that.
I like Loki season 1. Yeah, that was good.
Now the reason why I'm getting to this, guys, is look where Wonder Man sits.
Should be higher. Should be 95. If you're going by what everything else is, I mean,
I've seen every single one of 92? These. I've seen that's an animated one. It's very, very it's not bad, but I don't think it's a 92.
Yeah, and Ironheart's an 85.
I don't think 85. I think Wonder Man is deserving of that. I think Ironheart got it because they finally brought a character in who's been supposed to show up for a long time, and that's why.
I didn't think Ironheart was bad. I enjoyed it. I don't know. 85 was probably a little bit high still, though. But I think I probably enjoyed Ironheart more than most people I've talked to. But Wonder Man, I can't really comment. I'm going to reserve my opinion until I see the whole series that each episode.
I could say that 93 is good, and it's the best one. It's better than Ironheart, not better than the X-Men. Like the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon was good, better than the Zombies.
I couldn't get into the Spider-Man cartoon.
It's very high. The Wonder Man's very, very high. That actor and Ben Kingsley is fucking phenomenal.
He's so good.
I mean, he's
been such a good actor, ever since Aquaman, when he was Black Manta, and then he was, Morpheus in the fourth Matrix movie, and
he was good. Both of that chemistry of those two actors played very well on the screen.
Who would have ever thought? Yeah, and getting more backstory with the Mandarin. And Ben Kingsley, obviously, is one of the greatest actors of all time. And him even being able to do in that role what he's done with it is fantastic. So good. I'm not seeing the whole season. The trajectory, I think, though, if it continues at the rate it's on, I don't think I have a problem at all with the 93. Maybe it'd be a little bit higher.
Next week we'll see if you two rank it higher than 90.
I think it'd be. I'd put it at 95 right now, just because Kingsley steals the show. But that kid that plays Wonder Man is fantastic too.
It's very, very good. But I'll ask you guys next week.
Yeah, right, just the style of the show, and like that episode with the doorman.
The doorman.
Oh, good.
The doorman is original member of the Great Lakes Avengers.
Okay.
Cable. He's actually those are the most offbeat Avengers because they've already had Mr. Immortal in.
What's their base? Lake Erie.
Their base, Michigan, Great Lakes, and they are the Tad Rad. They have fucking they are not.
I wasn't sure if they just kind of stole Cloak and reworked them a little bit, or if Doorman was actually
yes, he has better. He's more powerful in the comic books than.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that was a black and white, and I tried to find out who that fucking bartender was, and it was uncredited. There was no credit for her, and I think she was a Days of Our Lives fucking actress.
Huh.
Tammy's like, what do you mean Days of Our Lives? I go, yeah, Tam, I used to watch it. Who didn't? But I just wanted to get your guys' opinion, and next week I'll ask you, when you guys follow up. And I have watched Fallout. I have to watch this last episode.
Good Fallout. Good. I'm caught up.
Yeah, but I think Wonder Man right now is the best thing I've seen because I've been slacking because I've been watching Steelers football.
Hey, the best thing out there right now, guys, I just finished it. The Last Samurai Standing.
I need to watch that too.
Chapter 1, and they're going to do a second season. The last episode, guys, it's historic, and it's not like Crouching Tiger, where they're not how they moving like that. The fight scenes are phenomenal. The choreography and the fact that these guys are just getting after it. I mean, it's just stupendous.
What's that on again? You told me about
Netflix.
Okay.
You'll watch it and be like, it is in English, and then it has subtitles too. So I mean, it's hard to follow the names because it's Japanese, but
Days for a lot is on the gym today. It's funny. Okay, I'm a little weary about this top 10. This is Shane's.
Let's do it.
Top 10 John Hughes movies. Okay, I don't have a lot. In my movie collection. But some of them are, and he had to do something or anything with the movies. That's how we did it. Besides being a director, he could have been producer, writer, whatever. That's how I did it. And that's how we're going to go. Okay. My first at number 10 is the movie Dutch with Ed O'Neill. It was a comedy. And it was good. I remember renting it, and he had to take up a young kid. The young kid was a little smart ass fucking little bastard. And so my number 10 was Dutch. Shane?
I had Dutch at number 11. I have as my honorable mention, but that's fantastic. My number 10 is Pretty in Pink from 1986. So,
I thought that'd be higher for you.
No, it just barely makes the list. It's not my favorite one. It's a little too soft, but it's a great movie if you want to watch with the your wife or your kids or whatever.
You really have your kids watching up when that he's like, he's in the bathroom?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
They've watched Roadhouse.
Oh, they've seen it all. They've seen it all. Devil got 101 Dalmatians. Okay, Cable, you're number 10.
Here we go again. I'm going to echo Shane. Pretty in Pink is number 10 also. I think it's the weakest of the Molly Ringwald, John Hughes movies. It's got that 80s charm to it, but he's got stronger entries. So
you can't leave it out. You can't leave it out, but it makes the list. It makes the list.
Well, that wasn't the panty went in the bathroom. That's the other movie. I got the movie confused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do that because they all feel the same. Yeah. He uses a lot of the same cast.
Yeah.
And okay. My number 9 is what I'm going piggyback off of what you guys did. It is Pretty in Pink, number 9. It made it because it was iconic, because it just was iconic. Not for me so much, but iconic to a lot more people, but not me. But it did make my list. So, Shane, you're number 9.
This is going to be higher on your list, Bubba. I can tell. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
At number 9, 1987.
That's going to be higher on mine. There's a lot of candy movies, and some of them didn't make my list. And I don't think I have any honor. I might have one, maybe honorable mention if it makes it, but I don't know. It all depends. And Afton said number 9, Mr. Mom, and Devil says same as you, Shane. So Cable, you're number 9.
My number 9. This is where I'm going to veer. It's certainly not Planes, Trains, and Automobiles yet, and this may get the pitchforks and the torches out, but the whole way down at number 9 is Weird Science.
Oh, that's a good one.
I didn't think you're pulling that one out that early.
I've only seen it once, and like you guys have said, I'm not an 80s kid, or, it's a little bit before my time. So I can appreciate where they come from,
Boo! You're getting booze in the comment section now, man. Boo.
Well, wait till you see the rest of my list.
Okay. Number 8. Seems like I think this might be going a little fast today, but that's okay. Number 8 is National Lampoon's Original Vacation.
Oh, Bubba, you're shit.
Yes.
You're shit, Bubba, because guess what? I too have at number 8, 1983's OG with Chevy Chase as John Candy in it. It was a good one, guys.
Okay.
Go to Wally World.
Never had Home Alone 2.
That almost made my top 10.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I have no Home Alone at all because I wasn't I just couldn't get into it. So, Cable, you're number 8.
Well, my number 8 was just brought up. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Good.
Which, take that how you want, but I have that ranked higher than Weird Science. It is a great sequel. It's a very great sequel. If you like the Home Alone movies, it's a very, very good sequel to the first one. It's a good holiday seasonal movie also. And I have 3 honorable mentions, but rounding out this list, there's going to be a couple of omissions from this list that you guys are going to be like, what the fuck? You've never seen that? But I can't put them on the list if I've never seen them.
That's all right.
And kind of just by process of elimination, that's why Home Alone 2 is that high. So
right. I understand. And I don't think I have any honorable mentions this time because it was very, 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 very hard. Okay.
Number 7.
Number 7 to me is 16 Candles. Number 7. 16 Candles, the lovely foreign exchange student in the bathroom. And Molly Ringwald, didn't like to be whatever.
Bubba, why? I have the same one for this one.
I didn't talk to you.
1984, 16 Candles.
I didn't talk to you.
Fantastic, guys. I can't believe Bubba and me are on the same page. We're never on the same page on these.
No, usually we're not. But Afton said Beethoven, and Devil said number 7 was National Lampoon's Vacation, a little higher than ours. So Cable, you're number 7.
Jackpot, baby. We got 3 of a kind here.
No fucking way.
Ding, 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 ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding.
See, that's why I thought this would be fun, because there's only 30 movies, and this is great.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's only 6, so
we've never done this before.
Well, I think out of all I know we've done at least one jackpot, but out of all the top 10s we've done, I mean, it's very rare.
Even George put his at number 7, so we've never done it where the 3 of us and somebody from the community had it. So a 4-peat never ever had. It's a very historic day today. Very historic.
Yes, wow. It is.
Yep. This is that's never happened. That's awesome. Wow. We're on the same page. Okay. We're at number 6. And number 6, I'm going to say is Mr. Mom. Is number 6.
That's a good one. It just missed my top 10. I knew you'd. I was going to say before the show, I was going to pick one that was going to be high on your list, both of you guys. And Mr. Mom was the one I thought you'd definitely put in your top 10.
Oh, yeah. I like Michael Keaton, so I'm good. That was a good movie. Terry Garr. So, yes, that was
It's in my honorable mentions, but
I don't have
Bubba,
go ahead.
We're at number 6, right?
Number 6, yes.
1986, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, shit. I thought that'd be higher.
Yeah, me too.
I thought that'd be way fucking higher. Wow. Okay. Wow. Now I'm intrigued on what took that position, what movie took that position, because I thought that'd be higher, but okay.
Daredevil, they mentioned Baby's Day Out in Wonder
Yes,
Man.
they do. Yes, they do. And they have a poster of it. So, Cable, you're number 6?
My number 6 has been mentioned already, National Lampoon's Vacation. Wally World, John Hughes Movies.
You got it higher than me and Shane. That's
funny. Yeah, I think the original one really holds up still. I love the Griswolds. I can watch any of them, but there's definitely a power scale to the Griswolds National Lampoons, and I think that one's great. I love the little bit that we get to see John Candy in it. That's one of my favorite quick roles of his. And then the callback to it in Christmas Vacation when he's drinking eggnog and he's got the Wally World eggnog mug. So that one's a lot of fun.
Okay. We are at number 5. We are halfway home, people. And my number 5. Oh, I do have some honorable mentions. My number 5 is The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is number 5.
I thought that'd be higher.
No. The movies I got right now are higher than that. I think so. So I mean, it was good. I mean, everybody had detention. Everybody was bad always had detention. I had detention a couple times.
I never had a Saturday detention.
I never had a Saturday detention either, but I was banned from the school for, I was banned from to play football games my senior year. I had to go back to the principal because we played our football games on another high school's field, and I had to go and apologize for my actions at a volleyball game because I said something about some girls volleyball game, and I guess it was her dad. I don't remember what I said, but he fucking grabbed me, fucking little motherfucker.
In 6th grade, I had detention every single day of the school year. I missed recess every day of the last year of recess.
Oh, geez. What'd you do?
I was just class clown, disrupting class.
Oh, I do that now. I do that at work.
Mav used to come in and hang out with me on recess detention just because
funny.
Something to do.
Oh, my God.
Now, Bubba, what did you have? You said you were number 5?
Number 5, I had The Breakfast Club.
And you know what? At number 8, we're the same. Number 7, we're the same. At number 5, we're the same. I have.
God damn, that's never fucking happened. Ding, ding, ding.
And I have mine on I could pull up I have mine on a spreadsheet.
I don't have mine on a spreadsheet. I have mine on a piece of paper.
You go before me, so it's crazy.
Yeah. And we don't talk, people. We do not talk. George has Christmas Vacation. So, Cable, you're number 5.
Talk about never happening before. 2 jackpots in one episode.
Holy shit!
Breakfast Club is number 5 for me, and I have it on a note app on my tablet. Like Shane said, it's predetermined. We haven't gone over this at all.
This is never
it's good. It's a good movie. It's cheesy, but that's kind of the good thing about it. But it's started so many tropes, so many things spun out of that movie that are rehashed. Right. And the fist pump frozen in midair and all that stuff. So, I don't run to go see this movie, but I think just the impact that it had, it deserves the number 5 spot. And so 2 jackpots in one episode.
Wow, that's never happened in any of these.
That one has never happened. No, that's the first time ever.
Yeah, can we go for, I don't know if we'll be a 3-peat, but a 2-peat's pretty good. So at number 4 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Might have been higher on some of yours, but it's I have a couple more that I think is.
You won't believe this, Bubba. You won't believe this.
You're fucking kidding me.
I do not have that.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. What was yours?
Mine is 1989 was a good year. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Like 2 of the top 4 from 89. Uncle Buck.
Oh, good one. Very, very good one.
John Candy, Uncle Buck.
Very, very good.
The list that they give for the top 10 of his movies, it doesn't make the top 10. I had to put it in there. It's rewatchability for me. Like if it's on, I'm going to sit and watch it. And it's like, oh, that's funny,
Yeah. Okay. Cable, you're number 4.
You guys aren't going to believe this, but I don't have Uncle Buck on my list because I've never seen it.
No, I believe it. It's
okay.
It's not a popular.
I love John Candy, but in Macaulay Culkin's first break into.
I have a movie, Cable, a John Candy movie you've probably never seen. You've probably never seen this one either.
Probably.
I mentioned it for.
But I do believe if I've done my math right, or done my Clue board game strategic calculations, I think by you picking Christmas Vacation as number 4, we have been eliminated from any more jackpots for the night. But my calculations could be off, so we'll see.
You're right. No more jackpots.
Okay.
But so my number 4 is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think it's upper tier of John Hughes. That movie spoke to a whole generation. And you think it's really light-hearted affair before you really get to know the movie. Then it's got some emotional depth to it that you don't expect at a certain points. And, it's an iconic role for everybody that was involved. But especially Matthew Broderick, so much so that Deadpool parodied it in the post-credit scene of the first Deadpool movie. But yeah, I think it's very deserving of being in the top half of John Hughes' filmography.
Okay. We are at number 3, the top 3. And I can't believe that we got two jackpots out of this. But my number 3 is Uncle Buck.
Oh, we're so close.
Uncle Buck is number 3 because, I'm an uncle, and I thought it was funny. And he made the pancakes, and he did the thing with, like the dragnet thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, number 3 to me is Uncle Buck. Shane?
My number 3, if it's on, my kid watches it every Christmas, and I watched it this Christmas. Bubba, you don't like it, but I don't understand it. Home Alone.
I just can't believe they fucking forgot him. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
It happened.
I know.
It happened.
It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never forgotten my son, but
It never. I mean, if it happens, you got the fucking children and youth coming to your house, and fucking you're done forever. But
well,
I just never.
once you watch it,
I've seen it. I've seen it. But
I think you need a refresher because the way they set it up, it's plausible enough, you know. And
maybe he was so annoying to me, and that character. Maybe I liked him in the Uncle Buck when he was the little nephew. But then it just didn't grow on me. Like he didn't grow on me.
You ever seen the good song?
Now I see that too. Yeah. But now as he's older, like he's in he pulled the fucking Roman helmet off and he's in fucking, Fallout. I'm like,
he doesn't do a lot of stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
And I seen a parody of his Home Alone when he's older and he just starts shooting fucking people. I thought that was good. I thought that was fucking funny.
And, there's the fan theory the whole internet came up with where Kevin McAllister grows up to be Jigsaw. So from the Saw movies.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
They're coming out with a horror movie. It's called Dollhouse or Dolly. It's about this guy dressed up like a doll in the woods full of dolls and shit.
Oh, is he from Climber?
Oh.
I can't. Ferris Bueller, George. I can't get into that stuff. But George also had Ferris Bueller. So where are we at?
Number 2.
Me? No,
number three. Number 3.
Riding Shane's coattails once again here. Home Alone is also my number 3. So it's funny when you started to announce yours before you said what it was. You said about your kids and everybody could just throw it on anytime during Christmas. I started to nod my head like I knew what it was, and then I thought, well, wait a minute. There's a couple of John Hughes.
There's another one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I preemptively nodded my head, but I was on the same page with you. Yeah, I think it's timeless, especially if you watched it when it came out, and it's a good time capsule for that time period, the early 90s, the house, Joe Pesci's so good in that. No matter what you think about any other aspects of the movie, Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern are so funny still to this day. Even as childish as that movie can be, they are just hilarious. So I love it. I just watched it this past Christmas for the first time in quite a while, actually, and it still holds up for me. If not more, even as an adult, there's more things to glean from it than as a kid.
Okay. I would like to hear your theory on that, but I haven't watched. I got to finish watching the last episode. All he did.
He's not on the last episode. He was a couple episodes back.
Yeah, I got to watch. We're gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that later. So I got number 2. Number 2 is about a movie about 2 fucking geeks making a fucking super hot model. And then they have the dude from fucking The Hills Have Eyes come in his fucking living room. You know what I mean? And fucking Kelly LeBrock was fucking smoking. Married to fucking Steven Seagal at the time. And he's fucking crazier than a $2 bill. But my number 2.
One of our countdowns.
What's that?
I believe she was just on one of our recent countdowns.
Yes, she was. So Weird Science is my number 2 pick. Shane?
Bubba, we need to start putting these blinders up like we're taking tests because I think you're cheating reading off my paper.
Am I cheating? I fucking go first.
Weird Science, number 2. Drop the mic. Fantastic movie. You gotta love Kelly LeBrock.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. And you know who I love now too? Is that fucking Sweeney girl.
Okay.
We know.
Oh,
we know after last week.
Oh my God. She's fucking so hot. So hot. And I guess he's going to be maybe Caesar. Okay. Devil Said Breakfast Club's number 2. Okay. Cable. I had to fucking water myself down. You're number 2.
All right. Well, we know it's not going to be a jackpot because I had mentioned this movie ages ago now at this point in the life of this countdown. So I'm going to stick with the Christmas theme. It feels a lot like Christmas around here these days. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is my number 2.
Very good movie.
So favorite Christmas movie of all time. like I had just said back at number 6, I fucking love the Griswold family, any of the movies that are in.
It's very high on my Christmas movies too. I believe it was. I think. I can't remember because I know we do it. It probably changes. It'll probably change every year. Next year, it'll probably be the same. But that's a good movie. Really good movie. Okay, we are up to number 1. And I do have a couple honorable mentions I have left over. This is the movie Cable I don't think you ever seen. It had John Candy and Dan Aykroyd.
You're right. I know what it is, but I have not seen it.
Never seen it. The Great Outdoors. Okay.
Yeah, I believe that was on our best comedies list, if I remember right, and that was where we found out I'd never seen it.
And also, it's a John Candy combo. Planes, trains, and automobiles probably could have been, but some of these movies, it probably could have bumped out maybe Dutch, but you know what I mean? It's been a while since I've seen it. I have seen it. It's been a while since I saw Dutch, but Ed O'Neill as that character is actually pretty funny. And that's why I put him on to fucking my 10. Mm-hmm. So those are my 2 honorable mentions. That's all I got. Because I never saw fucking Flubber. I never saw fucking a lot of, no offense to John Hughes people, I never saw a lot of John Hughes like other stuff.
You came up with 10 that were knockouts.
I did. I saw all these. Uh-huh. I saw all these, but some of them I didn't know were John Hughes movies. I had to fucking research. Now, my number 1 movie is the fucking ultimate movie if you went to school. And Charlie Sheen, I think this is Charlie Sheen's first acting role ever. In the fucking principal's office as he looks at fucking Jennifer Grey and fucking, you know what I mean? Looks like he's fucking, you know what I mean? Wants to hook up with her in the principal's chair. And her brother is out there fucking skipping school. And he's cooler than a Klondike bar and fucking cooler than American sliced cheese. My number 1 John Hughes movie is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Because who doesn't want to fucking take a day off? I'd like to take a day off tomorrow and every other day I fucking work. But this is the movie that we go to if we were skipping school back in the day and skipping work, but now the phone will get us in trouble. But that's my number 1, guys. Ferris Bueller.
That's a good number 1, Bubba. I love it. Honorable mentions.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Home Alone 2.
Okay.
Mr. Mom. Dutch. Which you mentioned. And of course, The Great Outdoors. Now, the one honorable mention that I can't, like, Jennifer Connelly is so pretty in this. Career Opportunities. So just look it up and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, is that the one? That's not the one. Who's the star too? That wasn't
this kid. This kid's dad's like a cement guy, and this kid's kind of dorky. And
I think I seen it a long time ago, but I couldn't remember.
He's been in a lot of stuff also.
Yeah, but it's not.
I was thinking it was Dana Carvey, but
I remember watching it and be like, "Holy shit! They make people like that."
You never looked at a quarter ride again the same way.
No, but number 1 had to be number 1 because the amount of times I watched the fucking show over and over and over and over, year in and year out. Thanksgiving hits. I can't contain myself. I have to just look it up and pull it up on and stream it. Christmas Vacation.
Oh, okay.
Number 1.
Very nice. Very nice.
Has to be. Hands down. Not even close.
Okay. Now, I'm curious on Cables, actually. Because, I mean, yours is, I can try to pinpoint your shit, Shane.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get it wrong. But Cables sometimes, because he's a little younger than us, so that's
Cable's harder to read.
Yeah, he's harder to read than this.
I can get maybe 60% of his, but there's some in there I'm like, oh.
I mean, there's a few I could hit a home run out of, but another one I'm striking the fuck out. This one I'm probably striking the fuck out. But Cable, let's hear your honorable mentions.
My honorable mentions, I got Mr. Mom. This one nobody has mentioned because it's one of the weakest out of this franchise, if that's what you want to call it. But it's still got the charm of Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo. European Vacation. You know, I haven't watched that one nearly as much. It's lower on the Griswold spectrum, but I had to throw it in there. And the only other honorable mention, Bubba, you mentioned it. You haven't seen it. I saw it as a kid, was Flubber. Not that good of a movie, I would imagine, if I watched it now, but Robin Williams is kind of undeniable. And that's
Robin was good. There's a lot of
good the type of role he was born to play, you know. So I'm throwing that in. And my number one, Shane, you almost gave me, if I could just cut and paste your intro for your number one. I haven't watched it as much as I'd like to. I haven't revisited it in a while. I want to show it to my son because I think he will like it. But Thanksgiving time rolls around, and even if I don't watch it, I can't help but think of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, I never would have guessed. Never would have guessed that.
That was my number one. Yeah, that was my number one.
I wouldn't have thought I would have had it as my number one either, Bubba, until I was working through my list, and I was like, I knew it was going to be high, but I didn't think it'd be number one. But it's fitting also because, you know, I have notes here on all the entries, which I didn't mention any of them, what his attribution or his contribution to the movie was. And the last couple on my list, he's just the writer. This one he wrote and directed, so that also feels a little bit more earned. But I could just gush about this movie. They're such a good duo, Steve Martin and John Candy. They're such a good foil to each other. Steve Martin's such a fucking dick in this movie, and he's so good at being a dick in stuff also.
And real life too, I mean, but yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, yeah. But the whole road trip, you know, I love a good road trip movie, trying to get home to the families around the holidays. John Candy plays his role so good. Unironically, I think I remember that scene where the hand between the pillows almost daily, like in my subconscious, and they stand up and how about them bears? You know, it's just, there's so many good things that he's trying to clean his face and he grabs the dirty underwear off the towel rack. And yeah, I love that movie. And I'm actually, it's been, you know, there for a while that I've wanted to revisit it and haven't gotten around to it, but it's a fantastic movie.
Yeah. And Doug said it perfectly because John Candy's been in every one of our movie lists out of all three of ours. And yeah, Way Too Soon. And there's some other movies of John Candy's that is awesome. And one of these days we'll probably be doing a top 10 of that because I mean he was a funny motherfucker. Those SCTV skits, I watch them on YouTube, man, and they're fucking funny, especially when they do the Polish band and he's drumming and fucking Eugene Levy's strumming it. The other guy,
he had a cameo in Home Alone.
Yeah,
he was
a very
polka band guy, and he gave them a ride home in the back. They rented a Ryder truck and gave her a ride home in it.
Oh,
and he was in there for just a little bit, and you can tell when you watch it that I think a lot of his dialogue was ad-libbed.
Absolutely, I watched a video on that. He ad-libbed it. He was only available for one day of filming.
Well, and you know what it is? They have that documentary out about John Candy, and it's fucking good.
Oh,
and I watched half of it, and I just think he's so fucking funny. Just so funny. I mean,
you feel like what you see is what you got with him.
Effortless funny.
I don't think he was different in real life than he was in most of his movies.
I got a hot take here. I don't like Robin Williams because it's like he's trying. I like guys like Steve Martin and John Candy where it just seems real natural.
Bill Murray.
I think they're the guys that you said acting wise doesn't seem forced, but Robin Williams' stand up is so fucking good.
I still don't think
it's different flavors
because he was he's all over
the place.
Yeah,
energy through the roof and that type of stuff. So it's you know your taste, but yeah.
Because well, John was he was a comedian, actor, sketch comedy, but I don't think he did stand up, and that's two different things.
Right.
Like Williams did. Like he's in the top 5 of stand up. I mean, and there's a lot of fucking people up there too.
Well, I would put Sam Kennison up ahead of him.
Well, yeah, but we haven't done a top 10 yet of that.
You got Eddie Murphy. I can list a bunch of guys.
Eddie Murphy's Raw is one of the best things fucking stand up I've ever seen in my entire life. And that documentary's out too. And I do like Robin Williams, and it's a shame.
I like him in Doubtfire. Mrs. Doubtfire, I like him. Yes,
I liked him. I liked a lot of Good Morning Vietnam. I liked him in a lot of movies.
Good Will Hunting. That was him doing a different kind of thing, and he was so good in that role.
He was dramatic too in some, comedies in a few weeks.
Well, Cable, you're up. What are we going to do?
You're up, Cable.
Week?
And this is a good list. Let's hear what Cable's
got. This was fun. Thank you, Shane. Yes. This was a good week. So my top 10 for next week, there's a couple caveats to this list, but generally it's going to be top 10 movie sequels of all time. And the rules kind of are, it has to be a direct sequel to another movie.
Direct.
So you can't, like with the MCU, you can't just say, Avengers to Thor or something like that. It's got to be an actual
direct
sequel
the direct sequel from the first one.
Yes. Or, if it's a trilogy, it could be 3 to 2, however you want to do it, but it can't just be, with all these connected universes we have now, it can't be.
I know Bubba's number one's going to be on that already.
Yeah, I'm not hiding it, but there's no hiding.
Mine's be probably the same.
Yeah. Okay, so direct sequel from the first one, or the third, or it has to be a continual.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your other?
No prequels. Not just specifically sequels.
Okay. No prequels. Okay.
That's it.
I would never say that. Oh, and Afton, by the way, I will get you that thing I'm going to show here in about another minute. I'll get it out to you. And Winter Soldier probably will be somebody's list.
Is that a sequel, Winter Soldier?
Yeah, because that would be a sequel to the first Captain America.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's next week. I'm gonna have to do a thumbnail on that and do that. Direct sequels. Okay. Top 10 direct sequels. And then we'll talk next week on Wonder Man. We'll get your guys' take on the whole thing and anything else I can think of pop culture wise. And before you go, Cable, I would like to hear your take real quick. Are you watching the Royal Rumble?
Actually, I am. That's funny you bring that up because I was flipping through Netflix and I saw Unreal Season 2 was on, so I started watching it. That kind of gave me the itch a little bit, so I watched this previous Monday's Raw.
I don't want to know what's in the secret sauce, though. I don't want to know.
I don't mind it. I mean, you know what's in the secret sauce, Bubba.
I know.
But just kind of it gave me that itch, and I think with football season coming to an end, I got a little bit of time to fill. So I threw Raw on, and I thought Raw wasn't bad. I don't know if I just had a really low bar going into it. So yes, to answer your question, I will be watching Royal Rumble.
I think I'm going to watch it too. I think I might work.
It's always been my favorite event anyway. So
I just don't like it in Saudi Arabia. I don't like it when the girls are covered up, and nobody in America can go over it because you'd have to fucking mortgage your arm, your leg.
And it's 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of this fucking bullshit. I like to watch a pay-per-view at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, not 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. Yeah, so we're on the same page with that. So
I did watch the UFC fight last Saturday night.
That was fantastic.
Shane loves fantastic.
Shane loves that.
And that was, that's so smart. WWE's being so stupid and UFC's being so smart with, them including their shit on the Paramount streaming app. Like that's
based it on volume.
Yeah.
I'll figure something out. But hey, I'm giving this to Afton, and we are got a huge thing coming up on the other fucking podcast that I do. It's the Steelers Dynasty podcast. We're going to do the Ben Franklin's Tap Room Grill NFL Draft Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We are going to be there live doing never been done before. We're going to invite everybody that's coming in from the city, from the other state, from other countries. We're going to have a smorgasbord of you guys can come up and we're going to hang out with everybody and see who the Steelers are picking. So hopefully we get everybody in the area, but I'm trying to promote it. We're getting it out there. And I also wanted to promote my boys Swamp Cadillac. That's their Swamp Don't Freeze tour. That's funny. I like how they did that. They'll be at the Blairsville Moose next Blairsville VFW. VFW next Saturday night. I'm going. So I'll probably be hitting a couple of these. So I just wanted a big shout out to those guys because they've been working very hard. And also Paul from Black Ridge.
Oh,
Black Ridge next, actually this Sunday, Black Ridge will be doing the Groundhog thing. I didn't give a shout out because Paul is a good fan in the community on the Steelers Dynasty podcast. And he's been on here and he actually, supports us and that's great. So I try to support everybody I can. So we are going to, get situated. So anyway, where the hell did I go? I have no clue. I don't know what I did.
I see you.
Oh, well, what about you guys?
Well, you cast us aside. That's fine.
All right, there we go. My screen is short to a little fucking inch.
Well, that was a fun, fast. You said we're going fast, but we're over an hour into it. So this is fantastic.
I know. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. Hit like and subscribe. Cable, Shane, thank you so much. We'll be back next Thursday with the top 10 direct sequels, no prequels. So Shane, Cable, thank you guys so much. And we are out of here. Good night, everybody.